Hello viewers, just changing the topic today. Someone asked me if firing of an employee is a fair practice. Interesting topic. This is not my cup of tea, it is a pure HR matter. However, let me put my thoughts on this. The one-line answer is yes, it is professionally acceptable practice and not uncommon. But it happens only under certain compelling circumstances. At times, companies might earn bad reputation because of firing of employees just because of the mishandling of the critical matter by incompetent official. All of you will grow up the ladder and become decision makers in the future. Therefore, it is good for you to have some basic understanding on the topic. I believe both hiring and firing of employees should have professionalism built into the culture of the organization through well-crafted policies and transparent procedures and practices. What should be the key aspects in company's hiring policy? Let me put a few items and then you may keep adding to the list. The first point is a defined process to assess the need for hiring. Hiring should not be a decision driven by some immediate need, but it should align with the company's long-term sustainable business plan. The second point is a clear job description and reporting structure. This will help to identify and reassess the need for hiring and also helps in aligning company's expectation with the aspiration of the candidate. Next is the policy should have a simple mechanism to formulate the career growth plan of the candidate. The fourth is a well-defined selection process purely based on relative merits. This is extremely critical. A bad hiring will create problem and bad taste both for the company and for the candidate. Next is having a standard and transparent employment terms and conditions fully compliant with the law of the land. And finally, a structured onboarding process for smooth and comfortable transition of the new employee into the organization. Similarly, what are the key aspects in company's separation policy in respect of firing of an employee? In my opinion, the policy should prescribe compelling reasons when firing of employees may be done for no fault of employee, such as downsizing due to blink business prospect in medium to long term for external factors, or winding up of certain business due to change in company strategy, or restructuring due to merger or acquisition, etc. Policy should also define the process for upgrading skill of the employee so that the employee is capable of undertaking new role and responsibilities in other departments. The policy should cover company's obligation to support the resettlement by positive recommendation using company's network in the similar industry. And finally, there should be established mechanism for priority release of all dues, including any retrenchment benefit as per applicable law of the relevant country. There is another aspect of firing of employees for any act of indiscipline, ethical and compliance issues, breach of employment terms, etc. All these conditions should be well defined in the policy, including the mechanism for investigation and offering a fair chance to the employee to explain his conduct prior to terminating such employee. I must add one more important aspect. While having the appropriate policies are essential for an organization, it is equally important that the firing of employees is handled by matured professionals who have the proper understanding regarding the sensitivity of the matter and have the capability to use the spirit of the policies by application of mind and logical reasoning. This is all about today's discussion. See you soon.